In a peaceful little village surrounded by green fields and tall trees, there lived a curious and kind boy named Arav. Arav loved nature more than anything. He liked watching birds, watering plants, and exploring new things around him. Every day after school, Arav would walk slowly through the village paths, observing everything around him. One afternoon, while walking home from school, Arav noticed something small lying on the ground. He bent down and picked it up. It was a tiny seed. This seed looked so small, but maybe one day it could grow into a big tree. Arav carefully put the seed in his pocket and hurried home. Behind Arav's house, there was a small empty space where a few plants were growing. Arav took a small shovel and dug a little hole in the soil. "I think this is the perfect place for you." He gently placed the seed into the soil and covered it. Then he poured some water over it. "Don't worry, little seed. I will take care of you every day." From that day on, Arav made a promise to water the seed daily. Days passed. Every morning and evening Arav watered the same spot. But nothing appeared. No plant, no leaf. Nothing at all. One day his friend Kabir came to visit him. Kabir saw Arav pouring water on the same place again. "Arav, why are you watering empty soil every day?" "There's nothing growing here." Arav looked at the soil quietly. "Maybe it just needs time." Kabir shrugged his shoulders. "I think that seed is never going to grow." But Arav didn't stop watering it. More days passed. Sometimes Arav also started feeling unsure. One evening he sat near the soil and said softly, "Maybe Kabir is right. Maybe this seed will never grow." He looked at the ground for a moment. But then he remembered something his teacher once said in school. "Great things take time and patience." Arav stood up and smiled again. "No, I will not give up." He poured water on the soil once again. The next morning Arav ran outside with his watering can. As he got closer, he suddenly stopped. His eyes widened with excitement. A tiny green leaf was coming out of the soil. "It grew! It actually grew!" He ran inside the house. "Mom, Mom! The seed is growing!" His mother came outside and smiled proudly. You see, patience always brings results. Weeks passed. The tiny plant slowly grew taller. Arav kept watering it, protecting it, and caring for it every single day. Months later, the plant turned into a strong young tree. Its branches spread wide and its leaves gave cool shade. Children from the village began playing under the tree. Old people rested there during hot afternoons. Birds even started building small nests in its branches. One afternoon, Kabir came again. He stood under the tree and looked up in surprise. "Wow, this is the same seed you planted?" Arav nodded. "If you had stopped watering it, this tree would never exist." Arav smiled and touched the tree gently. Sometimes small things become big if we just believe and stay patient. Kabir nodded. "I think I learned something today." Children were playing happily under the tree. Birds were singing in its branches. The tree that once started as a tiny seed had now become something useful for everyone. And from that day on, all the children in the village remembered an important lesson. Patience, care, and hard work can turn even the smallest beginning into something great.